Hey everybody, it's Charlie Ray with Opelika Life, and I'm here with Ward 2 Councilwoman Tiffany Pitts, and we are at Bandy Park down here in Opelika.
Right.
So, Tiffany, we wanted to talk today about a big event that's coming up this Saturday.
This Saturday.
Bandy Day.
Bandy Day from 4 to 7 at Bandy Park.
At Bandy Park. So
Yes.
before we talk about Bandy Day and Bandy Park, let's talk about George Bandy the Man. And this park is named after him and what he meant to this community for those that might not know.
Yeah. Reverend George Bandy was an icon for the Opelika community. He stood up against a lot of the racial injustices that were happening in the area. He is the reason why we actually have the form of government that we do have. We didn't have black representation that was on the board, so he and some others, they went through the entire process. I think maybe a lawsuit with the city, and so now we have the 5 different wards where we can have representation of the entire city of Opelika. But he stood for unity, besides all of that, and he was one of the first African Americans on the Opelika City Council. He was later elected to the Lee County Commission, and then he went on to serve as the first representative of the 83rd District for the state of Alabama representatives. So he just meant a lot to this community. A lot of people hold him dear and true. He was a people person.
Yes.
Very involved in the community. He spent a lot of time here at Bandy Park as well with youngsters in the community. So I'm excited to be able to actually name this event after him. In the past, it had just been a Ward 2 Family Day. But I kind of wanted to just include everyone, because a lot of times when I say Ward 2, a lot of people who don't live in this area think that they're not welcome or invited, but they are. So we're inviting the entire Opelika community to come out and be a part of this day of just unity. I think it's time for us to try to come more together because we have more in common than our differences. So I definitely want to celebrate the great diversity that we do have in this city. We
do have great diversity in this community and always have. And one of the things about being in a small city, we're close together, and I think that does good for us because we have to become a family and a community together. Right. And so Bandy Day here at Bandy Park is a great opportunity for that. So first, when you say Ward 2, there are 5 wards that are basically the districts for the City Council. And Ward 2, which you represent, encompasses what area of Opelika? Just Ward generally.
2. Ward 2 is so spread out.
Yeah.
Of course, the entire Jeter area. I have the downtown Opelika area. We have the West Ridge. We have the Wyndham Gate.
Okay.
We have the Comanche Drive area. So it is a really spread out community. Town Lakes, that's where I live in that particular area, Royal Park. So it is really spread out. And big.
Yeah.
So, but it's good. But it's just the entire area for Ward 2. But everyone is invited. I don't want anyone to feel as if they're not invited to come to the events that we do have, and we're really pushing for the entire community to come together this Saturday.
It's great to have these events. I went to elementary school right here.
Okay.
And I remember the field days and events that we would have right here in this park as a kid. So it's funny. It's kind of like coming back home to me to come back down here. So Bandy Park has recently undergone a lot of upgrades. So if you haven't been down to this park, it is a great park down here right next to the former Jeter School on Jeter Street, right? And tell us about some of these upgrades that have happened in the last year or so.
Right. Well, you're sitting under one of them. So we have this nice covering.
Little shade structure.
Yeah, little shade structure for families to come out and where parents can actually sit and watch their kids play on the playground. We did renovate the entire basketball court. The flooring for the court is supposed to be really good on the knees. So we got rid of the concrete court and, of course, a new fence.
That's basketball for people my age.
Yes,
right?
Yes,
if it's good on the knees.
So we have new goals. We have the bathroom was renovated as well.
Okay.
So we're looking forward to some additional things maybe added within the next few years. We've also put benches around and a full walking track. That was one thing that a lot of our seniors wanted in this area, to where they can come out and actually have a place to walk.
Yeah.
So there's a walking track around here. So in the afternoons, or early mornings, you'll see people out here walking, getting their exercise in. So that's I'm really excited about that.
And there's a ball field, and then of course this playscape for the younger kids with a soft surface underneath it is a great addition too. So that's great. So you got plenty of space out here. Tell us a little bit about what we can expect when we come down to Bandy Day.
Okay, so Bandy Day, it will start at around 4 and end around 7, or until I guess everyone leaves. But I want to make sure we had something going on maybe every 30 minutes to get people really excited about the event. We will have different basketball games that are happening, 3-point shootouts. We'll have an old school versus new school basketball game. And I will say we encourage everyone to come out and be a part of the 3-point shootout. My son actually won it last year.
All right.
And he and another guy who lives in this area named Justin, and my son walked away with $200.
Wow.
And
so there's a cash prize.
There's a cash prize in it. It's not coming from me. But there's a cash prize that's normally involved in it. And it was also neat to see so many older guys playing with the younger guys.
Yeah.
The old school won.
Yeah.
So they beat the new school. But it was really fun. We also will have several inflatables out here for the younger kids.
Bouncy houses.
For kids to come and be a part of. We'll have a couple of horses that will be here. They normally go in that particular shaded area on there, and they kind of just allow the kids to ride around, take turns riding around on those. We also have lots of organizations that have volunteered, are going to volunteer their time for this particular event. We have some dance, a community-wide unity dance session that's going to take place at, I think it's 5 o'clock that we're going to have. That's going to be right there. We'll have a huge stage there.
Okay.
Because the highlight is going to be, we have a band that's coming.
Oh, nice.
Yes, and the guys, his name is Darian Bryant.
Okay.
He's a native of Opelika. He lives in Huntsville now, but he has a band there.
Okay.
So he will start performing around 5:30.
Okay.
So we encourage everyone to bring out their lawn chairs. If your family or organization would like to set up a tent, they're welcome to do that. We do have a few organizations that will be present. Southern Union will be here, giving out information on their adult education program, as well as some other job training programs that they have going on right now at that particular institution. We have Lee Russell Government. They have a lot of things for or resources for our seniors. So they're going to be present. We're working with East Alabama Medical Center now to have some just some health screenings that will take place here. We'll have a huge bingo tent.
All right, I love
that. The Opelika Housing Authority is actually sponsoring. They've purchased some really nice prizes for our seniors. I say our seniors because that's normally who they love bingo or whatever. And so we have some really nice prizes as well as some cash prizes for them and some gift cards. And we'll have all the food that anyone thinks that they would want to eat.
That's what I want to hear about.
Yes. And everything is free of charge. So to the community. So we encourage everyone to come. We just have a lot planned for that day.
It does sound like there's a lot planned for that day, and it's a great opportunity for everybody in the community to come together, intergenerational folks sharing and having community with each other. I think that's what Opelika is all about. It's a fun day. It's a free event. It's a great day to be with your neighbors and to meet new neighbors if you haven't already. So if you're looking for something to do on this Saturday, definitely come down here to Bandy Park. It is at 300 Jeter, and right by the old Jeter School. If you don't know where that is,
and
I forget.
It's what the new name now is, the Opelika Learning Center.
Opelika Learning Center.
Yes.
That's going to be a hard one for me.
I know.
But I know it is Opelika Learning Center.
Right. And see, I'm a Carver girl. When you said Jeter, I went to Carver.
Okay. So it's a great event. It's going to be a fun event to come down here. Plenty of food, entertainment, things to do for people of all ages. It's not just for the kids, and it's not just for the seniors.
Correct.
It's
we have
for the whole
something
community.
For everyone. And I think the neatest part about it is that the entire Bandy family will be present.
That's nice.
So that's going to be neat, as well as his church family.
Yeah.
So they have a few tents that are set up as well. So again, we just encourage everyone to come and be a part of this day.
it's a great day to both honor the man, Reverend Bandy, and then also celebrate community, which is what he was all about.
Correct.
For sure.
Correct.
So I thank you for your time.
Thank you for having me.
It's always a pleasure to see you.
Thank you.
And we'll see everybody down here on Saturday.
See you Saturday.
Thanks.